If you want to be more efficient and effective while experiencing more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a Band-Aid is vital. Welcome to Life Fix University podcast. I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
Do you wish you can prevent mistakes? Do you wish you could prevent mistakes in an easy way? That's what's coming up next on the Life Fix University podcast, episode 361. But first, are we connected on TikTok? TikTok is my favorite place to hang, and I'd love to see you there. Hit follow and come say hi at Life Fix University. It's LIFEPIX University. Now, for today's real life challenge, imagine you are in the middle of folding laundry and you smell something burning. Your onions burnt again. Why does it always happen to you? Why does this always have to happen to you? Or why are you doing something that will cause the food to burn? You may be surprised to learn this might be coming from a cognitive deficiency of projecting virtual relationships. In simple English, it means being able to make a connection between two things that aren't obvious. For example, how can two people be sisters, even if they don't live in the same house? Learning from past experiences is making a connection between something that happened to you in the past to something that you're dealing with now. Before we get into learning from past experiences, let's discuss 3 reasons why you should even want to learn from past experiences. Number 1, you are going to make less mistakes next time you do these tasks because you learned from the past what to do in the future. Number 2, you'll save time because you won't be making as many mistakes. And number 3, when you do have a new task to do, you can take a strategy from a different situation, from a different past experience, and bring it here. This is actually called bridging, something we're going to talk about in a different episode, but it makes your life a whole lot easier because you're not starting every single challenge, every single new situation you're in from scratch. You're taking things that you learned from the past and you're bringing it in here, even though this is a new thing. Learning from past experiences is very similar and overlaps a little bit with metacognition, what we spoke about in episode 357. So if you didn't check that one out yet, you'll want to listen to it. One of the biggest differences between metacognition, learning from past experiences, happens before you do the task. Before you do the task a second, third, fourth, fifth, or even sixth time, you are pausing and thinking about something that happened in the past, and you are going to bring it now. You want to stop and think and ask yourself questions like, what have I done last time to help me get this task done in the most efficient and effective way? Or what mistakes did I make in the past that I want to prevent now? Another one you could ask yourself is, what strategy have I used in the past that will help me here? So before you're getting into the task, you are thinking about something that happened already in the past that will help you in this current situation. Back to our real life challenge. If you know that you often burn onions when you fry them, next time after you turn on the fire and you put your onions in the pan, you'll want to make sure to stay near them. You'll want to make sure you don't do something extremely distracting that will make you forget about your onions. Doesn't mean you have to go and babysit the pan and not move an inch away from the fire. You can do something else like washing the dishes or organizing your fridge or something else that is near the fire, but not something that's in a different part of the house that you're going to completely forget about the onions. There's no right or wrong here. It's about coming up with a strategy that works for you to help you stop making so many mistakes. Today, we started off by understanding how learning from past experiences comes from the cognitive function of projecting virtual relationships, of making connection between two things. We spoke about 3 reasons why you want to learn from past experiences. You make less mistakes, you save time, and helps you bring strategies into new situations. And we discussed how you can begin actually use learning from past experiences and bringing in those proven strategies into your everyday life. Your challenge this week is to learn from a past experience at least once. Before you do a task, ask yourself, how can I succeed? Which strategy do I need? Or what else do I have to be aware of before I do this so that way I'll make less mistakes and be more successful? Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next episode.
That's all for this episode of the Life Fix University podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Have an awesome rest of your day and grow those dendrites.